General Hospital spoilers Friday, October 3rd. Ava knocks Rick out, James gift for Nathan, Michael and Trace's deal. Port Charles never sleeps, especially when Friday rolls around. On October 3rd, General Hospital will deliver shocking twists, explosive confrontations, and emotional revelations that will ripple across the canvas for weeks to come. Ava finds herself in the middle of a deadly game. Rick's schemes backfire spectacularly, James stuns Nathan with a surprising gift, and Michael joins forces with Tracy in a power move that could redefine the Quartermaine legacy forever. This is not just another episode. It's the kind of cliffhanger Friday that longtime fans crave, where every storyline collides and the stakes couldn't be higher. Let's dive deep into each shocking development, the history that fuels it, and the ripple effects that will tear through Port Charles. Rick Lansing has always been a snake in the grass, but on Friday, he underestimates the one woman who has perfected the art of survival, Ava Jerome. For weeks, Rick has been maneuvering behind the scenes, trying to use Ava's vulnerabilities against her. Whether it's dangling the threat of exposing her past crimes, manipulating her connection to Julian, or exploiting her maternal instincts where Avery is concerned, Rick has been tightening the noose. But Ava has faced worse predators than Rick. And when he corners her at Windermere, pushing one threat too far, she responds in true Jerome fashion. The moment comes fast. Rick raises his voice, smugly reminding Ava that he could ruin her life with one phone call. Ava's eyes flash cold, her pulse steady. She listens, she waits, and then, bam. With a swift move, she grabs the nearest weapon, rumors suggest it's a heavy art piece left in the Cassadine parlor, and knocks Rick out cold. The scene promises to be one of the most shocking of the week. Ava doesn't just knock Rick out, she asserts dominance. This is a reminder to Port Charles and the audience. Ava may play the victim at times, but she's still the calculating, dangerous woman who once swapped babies, covered up murders, and brought down enemies twice her size. But the fallout is what makes this twist so juicy. What will Ava do with Rick's unconscious body? Will she tie him up, drag him into the catacombs of Windermere, or call in a favor from an old ally to make him disappear? Does Ava go too far? There's always the risk Rick could wake up and use this as leverage. And Ava's decision in the heat of the moment could determine whether she regains control or sets herself on a dangerous spiral. Who discovers Rick? Soap logic tells us someone will stumble upon the scene, perhaps Nina, Carly, or even Nicholas, sparking fresh chaos. Ava Jerome knocking Rick Lansing out is the perfect storm of past grudges, present survival, and future payback. Fans should brace for fallout that could expose Rick's schemes, put Ava back in the power seat, and open the door for more dangerous alliances. While Ava and Rick's story drips with danger, another moment of heart unfolds elsewhere in Port Charles. James, the younger Cassadine with a complicated past, presents Nathan with a gift that will leave fans both teary-eyed and full of questions. Nathan West has always craved stability, honesty, and family, a stark contrast to the chaos of his Cassadine roots. Over the years, Nathan has struggled with his identity, torn between the noble man he wants to be and the dark legacy he inherited. James has long felt overshadowed by Nathan's moral compass, but on Friday, he extends an olive branch. The gift. According to spoilers, James presents Nathan with something deeply personal. Rumors suggest it's tied to their late mother, Lisa Lebrecht. Perhaps it's a locket, a letter she once wrote, or even an object Nathan had no idea existed. This moment matters because it does more than deepen Nathan and James' relationship. It could hint at secrets. If the gift carries a hidden message from Lisa, the brothers might uncover a Cassadine secret that redefines their family's role in Port Charles. It humanizes James. For so long, James has been seen as the Cassadine wild card, but this gesture proves he's capable of love, regret, and connection. It sets Nathan up for a new chapter. With the gift in hand, Nathan may find clarity about his place in Port Charles, or it could send him spiraling into a moral dilemma about what he owes his family versus what he owes himself. The emotional weight of this scene provides balance to the high-octane drama elsewhere, reminding fans that GH is at its best when it weaves love, loss, and loyalty into its stories. And then, we pivot to what could be the biggest bombshell of the day, Michael Corinthos and Tracy Quartermaine striking a deal. Michael has always straddled two worlds, the mob world of Sonny and Carly, and the corporate, legacy-driven world of the Quartermaines. In recent months, his frustration with Sonny's influence has reached boiling point. Now, Michael looks to Tracy for guidance, and perhaps, partnership. The deal. Spoilers suggest Michael approaches Tracy with an offer she can't refuse. It could involve ELQ, control of family assets, or even exposing corporate corruption. Tracy, no stranger to scheming, sees an opportunity to mold Michael into the kind of ruthless Quartermain she always wanted her sons to be. But what makes this development so fascinating is its potential ripple effect. Family fractures. How will Ned react if Michael and Tracy cut him out of the loop? What about Brooke Lynn, who has worked hard to balance family loyalty with ambition? Sonny's wrath. If Michael pours more of his energy into the Quartermain side, it further distances him from Sonny, and we know Sonny doesn't let go of family easily. Tracy's endgame. Tracy never does anything without an angle. Is she grooming Michael to take over ELQ, or is she positioning him as a pawn in a larger scheme against Ned, Brooke Lynn, or even Valentin? This alliance between Michael and Tracy feels like a turning point. It elevates Michael from passive son to active player, and it gives Tracy one more chance to prove she's still the grand strategist of the Quartermains. Fans should watch closely. This deal could reshape the Quartermain dynasty for years to come. Of course, a Friday episode wouldn't be complete without some side plots and cliffhanger to carry fans into next week. Here are a few whispers. Sonny senses betrayal. With Michael aligning with Tracy, Sonny begins to notice cracks in his inner circle. Could this set the stage for a Corinthos versus Quartermain showdown? Carly corners Ava. After Ava's confrontation with Rick, Carly may stumble onto the aftermath, setting up yet another explosive round in their ongoing war. Anna's investigation takes a turn. Clues about the Cassadine legacy may tie directly into James' gift, weaving spy games with family drama. Brooke Lynn caught in the crossfire. As Michael and Tracy forge their deal, Brooke Lynn may have to choose between loyalty to Ned or loyalty to ELQ's survival. Friday, October 3rd isn't just another filler episode. It's a turning point. The kind of episode GH fans circle on their calendars because it reshuffles alliances, exposes vulnerabilities, and plants seeds for storylines that could carry the show through sweeps. Ava knocking Rick out reminds us of the danger and unpredictability that Ava brings to the canvas. James' gift for Nathan grounds the drama with heartfelt emotion and legacy. Michael and Trace's deal is the chess move that could define Quartermain's stories for months to come. This episode is designed to leave fans hanging over the weekend, buzzing with theories, and desperate to see how Monday picks up the pieces. General Hospital thrives when it balances danger, emotion, and corporate intrigue. And Friday, October 3rd delivers all three in spades. Ava reclaims her power, Nathan faces a family revelation, and Michael steps into a Quartermain role that could finally solidify his future. By the time the credits roll, fans will be asking, will Ava regret crossing Rick? Or is this her ultimate comeback? What truth lies hidden in James' gift? And can Michael trust Tracy, or has he just signed a deal with the devil? One thing is certain, Port Charles will never be the same.